So I got interested in Dungeons and Dragons thanks to a teacher who I used to know. His name was Mr. Burke. He told me about it, and I just, the concept, I've heard of Dungeons and Dragons before, but I never played it. But the concept of like this pen and paper game where you create fantasy characters and someone makes an adventure that for them to go for the characters that the players have created to go on, which I think is very awesome. I like weaving. It also speaks to me because I also want to be a film director, and I love world building. One of the worlds I built before was for a novel that I'm writing, and you may have seen some work from that universe if you have listened to the Galaxia Ball podcast. So one of my favorite parts about character creation is the classes. Classes are basically what you are proficient in the game. There are many classes to choose from. You could be a wizard, you could be a cleric, you could be a fighter. Basically, choosing your class determines whether or not you're the one who prefers hand-to-hand combat or swinging a sword or an axe, or you prefer standing in the back shooting magical spells out of your hands.
So I'm Randy Lyon. I teach math at Mount Anthony, and I've been running the board game club for a number of years. I'm not sure when I took it over. Experience that I've had with Dungeons and Dragons, I played a version of Dungeons and Dragons called Pathfinder with some other teachers from the high school. Offered to join the campaign, and we were invading a nest of kobolds, and they were all behind a table attacking us. And I asked, well, can I try to flip the table over on these rats? And my friend Charlie said, of course. So something that didn't happen to me, but I always thought was funny, was there's a story going around on the internet about a campaign where someone put all of their points into bluff. And essentially what that does is it allows your character to pretend to be something that they're not. And this person had a character who was a bear, and they would bluff people into thinking that he was a knight, and I believe his name was Sir Barrington.
Hi, my name's Sydney Perkins. I'm a sophomore in MAUHS. My favorite campaign that I've personally created was this campaign I did with some of my close friends. It was outside of the high school, but it was about like this one town that was being infested by a group of evil dragons. My opinion of the chess and board game club is it can be a bit hectic at sometimes, but overall it's going a lot better than it was last